That little bit of nerdcore rap is what you hear first when we fire up Drunken Robot Pornography from Deja Bond Games. They've made other titles like yeah, that game with all the A's in it, that's theirs. This, though, it's a little bit different than their other outings. What we've got here is a bit of a first-person shooter bullet hell mashup where you fight giant bosses. They're called Titans, and the levels are quick and fast-paced. You're talking like 2 or 3 minutes to complete a level, and the only goal is to not die and to destroy the Titan. So, seems simple. It's an arcade game, so you're going for score. You gotta, do it quickly. Pick up power-ups. There's these little floating martini glasses you can gather that give you bonus points. And there's a bit of platforming going on as well. You'll find that the levels have multi-tiers to them, whether they're a ring going on, or there'll be platforms and ramps and lots of over and under kind of going on. You got your jump pads and everything else, and the whole time you're going to be dodging bullets and shooting Titans. So it's pretty simple, but it's fun, and they try and add something to the game by adding a little bit of a story, or at least character. Your person that you are has a talking suit on, and the suit becomes self-aware and tells you not to die and makes kind of off-color and pretty bad jokes. Maybe I got a few chuckles out of it, but the game seems to try a little too hard to be funny. It's almost kind of like Portal 2, but not funny. It's the best way to describe it. So, yeah, there's a bunch of levels to go through. There's a challenge mode, there's daily challenges, and so it's pretty cool. And visually, it's simple, but it serves its purpose. There's a lot going on, so you want to focus on the Titan, and to bring down the Titans, you're going to have to shoot off all of its limbs and stuff like that first before taking out its power core and ultimately destroying it. Later on in the game, depending on your difficulty level, you're going to find it getting pretty difficult quickly. Some of the later Titans can take you down in almost one blast, so you'll find yourself replaying levels over and over and over again. But overall, I didn't find the game incredibly difficult. Just it might take a few tries to get the trick down for the Titan, because there's different attacks they can do. There'll be laser beams and bullets and missiles and stuff like that. And then there's also these kind of like floaty orb things throughout the level that not only give you extra points, but are constantly coming at you, and you need to kind of dodge them too. So luckily, like you can see here, there's a lot of platforming going on, but you won't be penalized if you fall off the platforms. So that's a good thing. One other thing to note that the game does have that's going to definitely increase the life of this $15 title is a Titan editor. And this built-in editor allows you to customize and create your own Titans. And then you can check them out, see how they behave. And once you're happy with it, you can share it with everybody through Steam Workshop. There's a lot of little things you can use and tools. There's arms and legs and bendy joints and different firing mechanisms like bullets and lasers and turrets and cannons. And then there's some weird stuff like monocles and top hats and knuckles and shoes and stuff like that. So there should be some pretty interesting user creations going on here. There's about 80 or 90 Titans right now in the Steam Workshop, and I'm sure that's going to grow tenfold once the game gets going and gets more popular. Overall, I think Drunken Robot Pornography is a pretty fun game. I don't think it's worth the $15 that they're asking for it. It's more of a quick diversion I found my hand cramping actually from playing it, kind of gripping the mouse too tight and jumping around and avoiding everything that's going on. I mean, it's a visual overload. The soundtrack to it is great. There's a good mix of techno and dubstep and some rock and some. It keeps you on your toes. It's not very boring and stuff, and it mixes well with what the game is giving you visually. Jetpacking around and platforming and flying and taking on these huge guys. I mean, the sense of scale is great, so all that's fun. But again, at $15, I don't know. It's a little bit of a tough sell. I think maybe a $10 price point would have been a sweet spot here. But yeah, it's out now on Steam for PC, and check it out.